Boo. Hello. Good evening. Or afternoon, wherever you may be. I still don't know the difference between afternoon, evening. A morning's kind of like, that stops at like noon, right? So we're in afternoon, right? Right? I don't know. Where am I? I haven't slept yet. I'm running on nothing right now. I'm a little slow. Brain fried. Quite fried. Who are you? I don't know anymore. Who am I? Noon to 5 should be afternoon. Okay, so it is afternoon. I'm not crazy. Evening, I think, is 5 p.m. Okay. So the East Coast is 5 p.m. Where am I? Internet, better. Much better. So they came over, and then it still didn't work, and then they came over Saturday morning, and then they basically just were like, hey, we think, well, at least they were pretty sure that the most recent, like, rain damage caused it. So all, like, they just replaced some of the wiring, and it seems we're okay now. Hopefully. I don't want to jinx it. Time order. But good to see you guys. Telos, Tyler, Green, Man, Nightmare, Mossy, Gotenks, Suvi. That's the time to say Telos again. Raymond, a Gritch Star, Eki. Nice to see you all. So, simple talking today. We're just gonna hang out for a little bit. We are actually going to have a small chat real quick. You and me. We're going to sit down. We're going to talk a little bit myself. We're going to talk about a little bit what's been going on in my life. All right? All right? I want to be a little clear and communicate what's kind of been going on with me. And I think I owe it to you guys because, you know, I've been disappearing a lot and I haven't been talking a lot. So I just want to make sure, like, I don't worry anyone. And I owe it to you guys to make sure that I communicate properly. So I want to make sure I just clear up things so that we're on the same page and we have a fun, exciting future to look forward to. Yeah, come sit down. Come sit down with good old Brie. We're gonna be having a talk here. We guys come on down. Good old Auntie Brie's here. What kind of talk? So the birds and the bees. No, I'm just kidding. But we are gonna take a quick serious note. I wanna talk with you guys a little bit. Just because I just care about you guys a lot, right? Like a lot. And I just want to make sure that I am just straightforward and I'm honest with you guys because, you know, life isn't always kind. You know, things can happen. And I still need to be able to power through it and, you know, don't mess up the good I have, I guess, or the faith you have in me. I don't really know how to put it proper. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong as it is. But nonetheless, as you guys know, like since about the end of last year, beginning of this year, life's been a little tough on me. I've been down in the dumps a little bit. And it got pretty hard the last, I want to say, 2 months or so. And I just want to sincerely apologize to everyone that I haven't been around. I haven't been talking very much most of this year. You know, things have been constantly postponed. Things have been constantly moved around. And though most of it is, like, legitimate, like, you know, I was working 2 jobs. There was a point where I was actually working 3 because I was just very, very worried about some stuff going on in life, and I kind of got bottlenecked into me. I'm like a very proud go-getter person, so I want to make sure, like, if something is broken, I have to fix it, right? And so a lot of it has been just I've been pushing myself within my personal life to try to make sure I fix all odds and ends within things that are going on. And it's just was breaking me down and breaking me down. And in that process of, you know, the forceful nature of wanting to just like stabilize, I kind of been just neglecting you guys, especially. You're not the only ones. I've been doing it, I mean, to myself as well, to the family members I have. It just got a little rough. And I just wanted to be sincere and clear with you guys about, you know, how I'm doing and what we're gonna do in the future, and things to like make sure that, you know, that kind of stuff doesn't happen again, because I want to make sure I'm always here for you guys. You guys are the world to me, as I always say, and I want to make sure that I repay my... I know it's not like... I don't want to make it sound like, you know, we're some sort of transaction, but I like to repay for the love and hope and all the stuff you guys give me, right? And I feel like I haven't actually been giving that back. So, I want to be clear, starting from, like, today. I want to just be honest with everything that's, like, going on. Be like, hey, if I'm having a bad day, I'm having a bad day, you know? If, you know, whatever. I want to start making things a little bit more structured around here, just so that I can, slowly get myself back onto a pace in my life, because I've been, like I said, things were not great for me. So, with that, we're gonna be slowly going into things rather than pushing myself forward, because I was like when things were breaking down, like even when I was out of town, I would have like my portable setup. Like I have a portable setup, like it's ready to go, but you know, I would get overwhelmed to be like, oh, I haven't streamed in a while, I have to make it worth it, right? What if my thumbnail isn't good enough? What if my audio quality sucks? What if I don't give them what I think they deserve, right? And my brain got kind of lost in that, especially as I like kept getting overwhelmed in my personal life, that it just kept becoming this back and forth of, well, there's no point because it's not good enough, etc., etc. So I was trapped in this like hole, and I want to make sure that I dig myself out of it, and I want to just go back to being able to have fun. That's all. That's like my goal is. I want to have fun with you guys. That's my dream. That's like my end goal. My only want is to have fun with you guys. And I kind of lost track of that. And it kind of sucks. And I want to bring it back. So, with all of this, like I said, I just wanted to make a point of, you know, here on out, we're going to be doing things at a more structured pace and more leniency on it, if that makes sense. So we are still going to, we're going to be transitioning here. Hopefully within this week, I'm going to try to make sure I get it done. This is just something that I want to happen. But I still want to reiterate that I'm just still in that little bit of rough patch. I'm starting to talk to people, and I'm getting to where I need to be, but I'm still getting out of it. And with that, I am going to be trying to go back to streaming with the strict 5 days, and I'm going to be trying to make sure I like dedicate to it and slowly and steadily. So while my brain is still like adjusting to being okay with where I'm at, we're going to start with, you know, aiming for like 3 times a week and then going into like 5 times a week as we go. Or if I go off, you know, next week, 2 weeks, and I'm 5 days a week and I'm fine, we're going to, perfect, right? But I just want to reiterate that, you know, I want to go a little bit slow and steady, and with that, I want you guys to know that just with everything, like, I'm gonna be taking a step back from everything, because in terms of like, it's gonna sound bad when I say effort, but it's not effort, it's forced expectations, I guess. So when I always stream, you know, I would plan them out so delicately, and make like thumbnails, and like even just how I expect the streams to go, you know, try to have like these beats of like, here's beginning, here's end, whatever. I would always try to make things so strict and kind of not really doable for a sane person. So, you know, we're gonna be taking a step back. We're gonna be going back almost to how I used to do things, like when I first started. You know, how I used to make really, really silly, terrible thumbnails that were purposely done in like less than an hour. I'm gonna be just streaming. I'm gonna turn something on. Doesn't matter what it is. I just need to get back into that comfortable space. So it won't be anything that's constantly structured. So, you know, I usually like to finish games and stuff. But we're gonna be going into, like, I'm just going to turn something on, basically. It could be that it's gonna be Monster Hunter again and we're gonna be great. Or it could be, you know, I'm just doing, like, I make a thumbnail in MS Paint and we're playing something I've never played before on stream, right? You know, who knows? Maybe I pull up somehow, I'm like, I have not touched this game, but what if tomorrow I also can't sleep and I decide to have a 8-hour binge of Wukong, and then I'm like, all right, guys, I'm 8 hours in and we're playing Wukong, you know? That's kind of like the pacing and freeform we're gonna have for a little bit as I adjust. I'm kind of pacing it out for most of this month. I'm hopefully just gonna stick with it being the early of this month. I still have goals for October. Excuse me, I got a burp again. Excuse me. Some things never change, right? Stick figure thumbnails. Sorry, I'll catch up with chat as soon as I let my my brain. As soon as I'm done letting my brain flow, I'm gonna catch up on chat. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, so sticking with that, you know, October is my favorite time of the year. It's where I put a lot of effort within my streams, because I like to celebrate something I really, really care about with you guys, and that's the spooky week, spooky year. I told you I'm a little tired. Spooky time of the year, spoopy season. So, you know, normally I have like a Halloween costume every year. We have the special Halloween stream every year. We do a bunch of movies. We do a bunch of horror games. We're gonna be cutting that in half. We're gonna take it into being a little bit more simple. So we're gonna still be sticking with the horror games throughout all of October, but we are going to be sticking strict to my my schedule that I'm going to be creating. And we're still gonna have like the Halloween party, but we're gonna be, like I said, cutting it back. Where I probably won't be having a Halloween costume. And the theme probably will be something not even like a real theme. It's gonna be something really simple, just so that it's, you know, it's just time to feel better and focus more on the actual having fun than trying to force, like I said, an expectation of what I feel like I should be doing. And I want to make sure that it feels genuine and real and we have fun. And that's all I really want, right? And I feel like anything behind that, where I would put in like the efforts of like events and all this community time and whatnot, I want it to be genuine and from the heart. And it just hasn't been that way because things have been rough for me for the last most of this year. I can't believe we're already nearing the end of the year. But yeah, I just wanted to communicate that, especially. And then with that also, I'm going to make sure I put in an effort to talk with you guys more directly. I'm going to be putting in more of an effort to use X, aka Twitter. I'm gonna be trying to make goals to make sure that I pay attention to that way more. Same with the Discord. I'm gonna make sure I interact more with that as well. You know, some simple things like what if Sister Elska sends me a meme and I think it's really funny? Well, why don't I just share it with you guys instead of just being like, you know, whatever. That's kind of my thought process, right? Is like, I feel like my brain has pushed myself back to be like this silent observer with all you guys, where it's just like I'm like this big boss lady and it's just like, everybody be nice in there. Okay, mom's going back to work and then I waddle off, right? And I don't want that. I want to actually be a part of things. X is such a silly name, isn't it? That also, like I said, I'm gonna be putting in more effort. I want it. Just that's just the simple thing is I after finally talking about it, I just finally came to the conclusion that I want these things enough, right? Like, it's such an internal way to think of things when you're recovering from especially hard spots, is like you have that one day, whether it's you realize yourself, somebody says something, I don't know, a dog walks by under a full moon and you realize it's a sign, whatever it may be. And you realize just like there's specific things you want to get done and you start getting motivated and you know, life just starts becoming more of what you want, right? And it's gonna be ups and downs. It's always gonna be ups and downs. But you know, I just had you know, hands reach out, and I had one of those days, and it's time to just be better. It's time to feel better. That's all. And I want to have and continue to have this journey that I have with you guys till the end of time. That's all I want. And I'm only gonna make that happen if I'm direct and I'm clear and just be with you through it, right? Like, we're in this together. And you know, that's really it. That's all I really want to talk about. And just that you guys are amazing. And the factor that no matter what, when you know, I've been basically radio silenced for like 8 months. I've been like a ghost. I would appear, I haunt you guys for a day, and then I disappear. And that's for some reason you guys are still here. Like, what are you doing? You're crazy. And I find that incredible that through all of this, you guys still believe in me. And I need to make sure you have something to believe in. And that's what matters, right? It's an addiction, really. Gotcha. Didn't you threaten us to stay? No? Huh? No? No? That's not what the bears are for. No. Stop looking at the bears. Stop. No. They're not a threat. They're for training. Saw a bright orb with the funny hairstyle. You looked up in the sun and you went, my eyes. She's here. What's that line for Brokeback Man? I just can't quit you. Bears are friends. Bears are indeed friends. Aw, warrior, that is true. One does not simply leave the shield wall. Our brothers in arms, our shield maidens, we're all together. Not like orbs seeing ghosts. Oh, actual ghost sightings. I want to see a ghost. I always wanted to get like those rods where you can like they wiggle or turn when you talk to them and it's like yes or no. I always wanted to do that. I will worship the altar of fish. The fish is not real, okay? I don't know how many times I have to talk about this. The fish is not real. You are basking in the light of a false prophet, and at this point, I don't know if I can save you. Like, it's a fish. It's not real. What fish isn't real? The fish. I don't want to talk about it. I was eating, but I heard everything. I'm proud of you, and also on the stream here, I'll follow you to the end of time. Aw, Sloopy, you guys are too good. My little blue wrenches. Thank you so much, Sloopy. It's real to me. She's not real. It's what is it? It's not it. What is it? A stupid clown? Does it shapeshift? You're not telling me anything. I still don't know anything about the stupid fish. Randaro, hello. Welcome. It's not real. It can't hurt you. Shh. What do you mean? I'm being passively haunted by it constantly. Kiran, yes, life is quite a roller coaster, but you know, with every roller coaster, it's always there's the steps to the roller coaster, right? There's going to the theme park, which is a nuisance, right? The drive could be fun sometimes, but the actual like planning, getting things together, and then you get to the theme park, and then you wait in line, and you wait in line, and then you go around, and you finally get to the roller coaster, and then you get on the roller coaster, and it starts to go up, 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 and you're like, I don't know if this was worth it. I don't know if this is worth it, man. I waited in line. I spent so much money. I lost so many years of my life, and then the roller coaster finally goes down, and you go, woo! That's what life is. That's what life is. You know, it's always like that process, and then there's that big old drop, and you're having a great time, right? Life is indeed a roller coaster. Who did that? Tyler! Tyler, thank you so much for the 20 gifted. We have green everywhere. So much green. Thank you so much, Tyler, for the 20 gifted. Oh my goodness. I know I missed more. Takama with the 11 months. Who else did I miss? Talos with the 20 months. It's Mossy. Go Tanks. My goodness. I wish I could give you 9 months of that back. It makes me sound like I'm trying to get rid of my child. But, be sure we're here for the long haul, Chief. Take your time. BB, you're good. We ain't being ignored. I've tried the dating scene. I see what being ignored is. Mossy, you're terrible. Probably a good time to drop these for the extra cheer. Always remember you built this community with the hard work and love you gave. I know, but you gotta remember it's a two-way street there, Go Tanks. Nothing's possible without you guys, and you know it's always day by day. The factor that I have you guys is one of the biggest magnetic pulls I have to get on that gosh dang roller coaster. So I should be saying thank you for helping me build this as well. Aki with 10 months. Let's go. Waiting for life to clear away for you. We'll leave you hanging. We'll leave you hanging. There will always be something in the way. You gotta go berserk and clear your own path. Eki with the truth. The words of truth. Eki, thank you so much. You are right. Sometimes you just gotta I'm gonna preemptively cover this statement here for YouTube and or whatever government agent listening to me. So I'm gonna pre-emphasize this. In Minecraft, sometimes you just gotta take the mushrooms like your good old berserks and go berserk. I'm so stupid. Oh no, not again. Life is a highway. Predator King with $10. Thank you so much. Predator King 101 specifically. Remember I tried becoming a member, but YouTube wouldn't let me. I just got gifted. Thanks, Tyler. Consider this my entrance fee and support. Predator, thank you so much. That you know what? Always in our hearts. You are so kind. Incredible that you still want to give despite being given something to you yourself. You know, really shows what kind of person you are, and that means a lot. Thank you so much for your support. You know, welcome to the family, son. I want to, you know what? I want to play. That is something I've been thinking about still. Is I want to, maybe that's something we'll do. As I'll randomly start pulling up speed. I don't know. I don't want to promise anything. No more promises. That's one thing I gotta stop doing, is being like, oh, I want to do this big thing, and then I don't do it. Is it just going back on the whole overwhelmed stuff? I push myself too much. But I do at some point want to play Resident Evil and speedrun it. Definitely a hope. I think I might solidify in the fact that I want to do 8. I think I want to speedrun 8. Maybe 7's like runner-up, but I think I like 8 more as a game. I summoned my membership. Yes, Crabward! Odin has blessed thee with the man who is Tyler to gift you upon the green name to which you may have discourse within my Discord. Ho, 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 ho. I should be fired. Yes, you did. You did allow me to have internet today. Nether Halolo. Mossy with $10. Why doesn't it let me like this one? That's weird. Or put a thumbs up. That's strange. But $10 for Mossy. You glorious little gremlin. Thank you so much. Promise you'll take care of yourself and have fun doing it, you silly goose. I promise that I will have fun and I will take care of myself. Good otter sticker. I do like the sticker. He's a little lemon. She's putting on her go boots. We'll look for the street. You really didn't need to announce any of this. We'll take our free or two anyway. You won't. That's fair, Tiberian, but I'm a kind of person where I don't wanna I don't wanna leave anybody on the wonder of why, right? It's just, you know, I wanna do better. I wanted to let you guys know that I'm trying to do better. And we're gonna just keep going forward. That's really it. That's like the main goal. You know, you don't have to worry about, like, you know, I don't want you to feel bad for me or anything. It's literally just I want to be able to communicate with you because I want a better future with you guys, and that's it. You know, like I got talked to a therapist or something. You're doing just fine from my view, Okavi. You know what? That's incredible. The fact that you think that highly, even though I feel like I tripped and fell a bit. That means a lot. They're dodging me. Tyler with another 20. Thank you so much. Look at that. We're getting like the entire squad green at this point. But yeah, it is for some reason dodging you, Sloofy. I'm sorry. Is there a way I can give specifically? Does YouTube let you give specifically? Show your support. Buy members for viewers. I can't buy specifically. I'm just gonna give Sloofy one. That's stupid. Is everything all right? I missed a lot of stream. Yeah, everything's all right. Like nothing bad. Nothing bad has happened. I just legitimately wanted to just talk to you guys about where my life is and what I want to do forward. Nothing else. Professor with the $1. Super chat. Thank you so much, Professor. Man. Professor, you're always there. You know, there's your presence. I always feel it, and it's so nice that you're making sure that you really want to give a little bit, despite the fact that you're already giving so much. Like, thank you, Professor. And tell us with 20 as well. Oh my goodness! Literally, are we going through every single person? I feel like we got everybody who's a regular at this point becoming green. Look, yeah, dodge. The universe just said no to Sloofy. I'm so sorry. The green tide. If there's one thing I do wish I could customize membership colors. We need to be orange. Like, that's our color. We need to be orange. Like, green, I feel like at some point Niho's gonna use that against me. And the fact that everybody's green. And I just need to put a stop to that. He's gonna come for me on that one. I'd rather be green. Are you choosing your side in this civil war? You're choosing Niho's side? You're not gonna be. You're gonna leave me? Why did she leave me? Raymond with $10. Thank you so much, Raymond. I'm not one for words, but I just want to say thank you for everything. I nearly communicated much online until I came across you and your community. Raymond, that is amazing. Like, the factor that this little hole in the internet that we have here has brought you out so that we can see the wonderful person that you are, and in all its glory, get to have these fun times with you and cherish these moments. Like, I'm a loss for words. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I could make a space where you could enjoy yourself, and that's really all I want. Maybe it just hates raccoons. That could be it. That could be it. Is everything okay? Yes, Bat. Everything is absolutely just fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. The recap, you can scroll back and watch it a little bit. It's nothing to worry about. To reiterate real quick, earlier, I've been in a bad spot mentally, and other places, you know, I've been struggling, especially financially. And with that, you know, I got kind of in a bad spot, you know, forcing myself to do stuff, and then I've got myself into a kind of a destructive loop, and right now we're breaking that loop. We are gonna push forward, and we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna have a brighter future, and that's really all I was saying. Your odds are 1 in 2600, so better than a lottery, but not great. Yeah, I can't believe I can't just like give a person it, right? Like I want membership gifting. Like if I do it, will I give it to Sloofy? Yeah. Hold on. If I do it, we'll give it to Sloofy. If I do it, we'll give it to Sloofy. If I do it, will it happen? Oh, I got Nether! I got Jordan! Lord Peas! Woo! I still didn't get Sloopy. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Well, I got it another. That's funny. Yes, Sloopy, it seems that YouTube believes you... This is the best destructive loop. I feel like this destructive loop is targeting a specific person at this point. I love Chat Gotcha. I want to roll a Sloopy. And then it just is like, oh. Mossy with the one gifted try. He was trying to win that gotcha too. You didn't get enough star chips or whatever it is in Genshin to roll your superstar special waifu, Mossy, you fool. Tell us with 20. Are we all trying to roll a Sloopy gotcha? Last chance, Sloop. Oh my goodness. Tell us, thank you so much. My alt Oh my goodness. Well, you have it. You have it in spirit, I guess. Another 20 from Mossy. You guys are dumb. Oh my goodness. Thank you, tell us. Thank you, Mossy. Oh my goodness. It did break. Oh no, Mossy, you broke it. Horizon, you are welcome to the green squad. Only pulled a 3-star stuff. Yeah, you didn't get the 5-star special edition. Hi, Blue. It's good to see you again. Hopefully you have been well. Orcas are awesome. They're kind of like the bullies of the sea, but I feel like if you're nice to them, they'll be nice to you. Yeah, welcome to Ireland. Welcome to Iceland. Yeah, struggling to find people that are green. Doesn't the system always give somebody it anyway, even if it, like, didn't they make it so now it got, like, I mean, we have a lot of people it could go to now, but didn't they make it so it's like Twitch now, where it can give it to somebody random no matter what? Yeah, the 1 million membership rush. GC, I know, right? All of you guys are so crazy. Also, hi, GC, good to see you. In a way that doesn't harm them. I agree. I feel like it does most of the time, maybe. I mean, I do see it get gifted to you guys a lot, but there will be within the lot where it's like 1 or 2 who's not as regular, but at the very least, I usually see like most of them are names I've seen. You do have it enabled, I guess, Luffy. You're just not allowed to win the lottery. The crew is painting the stream green. So yeah, Nightmare. Specifically, Sufi's alt got one. Not Sufi themselves, but their alt. Like, what can he do at that point? I don't know. All right, Sloopy, time to change your identity once again. What is this, round 5? Hey, Ventus, how are you? How's your life? I know you've been on the road with the jobs as well. So I hope you've been hanging in there, good old partner. In Australia, British fishermen join forces with orcas to fish. That's actually kind of smart. What did he use it to like herd fish? Did he like use the orca to like if it was like a shepherd? Like swim around, push fish forward, and then they caught him? Like what kind of maneuvers did they have with training the whale? Gifts enabled to not be a brand account. Huh, yeah, then yeah, it's interesting why I would keep skipping Sloopy. Life is life. I'm surviving, and all we could ask for these days. That is very true, Ventus. That is basically the exact same boat I'm on. And, you know, we're living. And life is beautiful. And we're gonna keep going on this radical, silly little wacky roller coaster. Help to herd and point out fishing spots. That's actually awesome. I need an orca. I wonder. That'd be weird. I feel like a lot of people watch on mobile. I feel like I saw somebody who we know is like always on mobile. Get one. Panda! Hi, Panda. Well, I brought up early at stream, but any background? Oh! Is my background music not coming through? I'll turn it up. My bad. I do have background music. There you go. Hopefully it's good enough. If it's too loud, I'll turn it back down. Actually, it might be a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. Yeah, it's on. I guess my sound might be a little bit quieter than usual. Sloofy, I've got gifted memberships on mobile before. Yeah, so I guess specifically YouTube's out to get you right now, YouTube. There we go, cool. Thank you for letting me know, Horizon. I've like I said, I've been out of touch with my PC, so I gotta make sure I get things rolling here. Oh, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Two things I wanted to talk about, actually, now that I'm remembering. One thing I did go and do, I actually managed to get myself out and do things, is I went $500 Lego sets. I wish I could afford that. No, I have actually never built a Lego set. I don't own any Legos. I should build some Legos. Yes, what? Yeah, I've never built any Legos. I have never touched Legos. No Bionicles? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm insulting so many people. I'm sorry. We need to fix that. Alright. Fund the Lego Viking village. Oh, wait. I think you told me about that. Yeah, Lego Viking village. It's a whole product line? Oh, so cute. That's right. You did show me this. I completely forgot. Wow, that's expensive. Expensive. They're pieces of plastic. What? No Bionicles? That's downright offensive. What's a Bionicle? I'm Googling it. Bionicle. Images. What are these? What was this little grandma man? What's this little grandma man? What are these little dudes? I like this guy. Who's this guy? I'm gonna post the image in Discord. You know what? I'm sharing with myself. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? I like him. He's like, oh my goodness, who are these little dudes? Oh, this guy's got like, he's like a skelly bone man. That's kind of cool looking. I'm looking at I just Googled imaged Bionicle and I'm looking at them. I didn't know these existed. Oh, somebody made a 40K one. That looks cool. Cool, but what is this? Okay, are they just like action figures? Action figures you build. Oh, the movie. They have movies. Actually, I guess that's fair. Lego in general has TV shows and movies. I shouldn't be too surprised about that, since this is a Lego brand. I apologize for derailing for what you're gonna tell us. No, it's okay. This is what I live for, Telos, is the shenanigans. So, nah, thank you. I've never seen a Bionicle movie, no. Used to know everything about Gen 1 and 2. How many generations? Generations. Oh. Bionicle sets. Hey, I'm an adult. Fandom. 20. What? I don't. Hey, so they stopped making them in 2016, but apparently there was one you could have gotten in 2023. I don't know. Are you guys on top of your Bionicle lore? Your item get to you or whatever? I don't know. I'm speaking out of my ass. I'm on the wiki. Who is this? Lava Beast, Storm Beast, Scrawl? I don't know. I'm just looking up names. We have good guy and bad guy. Balu, hello. Kiki Tongu. These names are awesome. I like them. Votakrak. Gaki. Norik. These are fun ways to name a creature. Are they real? Yes. I'm speaking you in tongues. They're gonna come for you. They're coming for you. Run. Run. Get out of here. Don't you know? Are you not entertained? Yeah, they do remind me of Lizardmen. Like 40, I guess it would just be Warhammer. Warhammer and Lizardmen, yeah. Lego D&D sets expensive? What? Let me look at the D&D one. Lego D&D. I have a whole nother thing. I wanted to get the D&D magic cards that are in Secret Lair for Karlach because Karlach's pretty and they're sold out. I'm upset about that. Can you count down from 10, please? 48. 57. 27. 42. 6. 2. 412. Warhammer Sisters. I still want to at some point paint some of these sets and stuff. In fantasy, there are lizardmen named Tic-Tac-Toe. I love that. Whenever I played, what? What is it called again? My brain. Blood Bowl. When I played Blood Bowl, I played Lizardmen. I love Lizardmen. She longs for the acrylics. I do. Like, I've been slowly getting back into a lot of things that make me happy. And it's been good. I've been getting back into magic cards again. I haven't painted anything, but I have been building, like, some of the Warhammer stuff I got for, like, Christmas and stuff. Like, I never put them together because it's always like, oh, but I gotta do other stuff first, right? Like, I can't do the silly fun thing. And I'm finally doing some fun things. But yeah, I've been getting back into Magic the Gathering. I finally got out and dusted off my Warhammer Age of Sigmar set that I got. I'm gonna be doing some little things here and there. I only do it for a little bit, but it's good. It's making my brain, it's bringing my brain tingle. Love to see Blood Bowl. I love Blood Bowl. I love Blood Bowl so much. I played Lizardmen, I played Skaven, and I played, what else did I like to play? I mainly played those two. Yeah, I think I mainly, what else did I do? I did a little bit of chaos. I don't remember. Anything that was leaning towards that it could kill my enemy team, the enemy team's players, and a higher rate, I usually like to do. I like the Lizardmen specifically because they had the big hulking front lines, and I don't remember what they were called in the game. I haven't played Blood Bowl in a bit. But I don't know what it was, but I would always roll and they would always kill at least 1 or 2 people per game. I don't know what it was, but they were like my boys and they would actually kill the other team's players and I would just win because their team would be dead. Saurians, I think, maybe. But yeah, they were my big boys. I love the big boys. And then I love the little lizards. I had Snooples, I think, was one of them, and Skittles. They were like my 2 running backs. I loved them. Skink runners, yeah. Oh, the Croxigore. That's probably what it was. I love my little skinks though. Snooples and Skittles were just MVPs all the time. Blood Bowl tournament. I would love to do that, but I would have to see how many people actually have Blood Bowl. I wouldn't mind playing Blood Bowl again, but you are right, Nightmare. Blood Bowl 3 did suck. Runs terribly. Microtransactions everywhere. I don't even think they fixed it. We would play on Blood Bowl 2. if we ever do anything, we play Blood Bowl 2. How much? Blood Bowl 2's $2. I think if we look towards the winter sale, we'll see. If the winter sale has it and it's like under like $3, I would just buy it for everybody who wanted to play. Actually, that's probably a concerning thing to be saying, but you know, like I would maybe figure something out. Ravi, I'm sorry, but I can't read. I'll chip in with you, Beebs. Aw, Ventus, you want to make sure we get some Blood Bowl in here? And hello. You know what? Husna, you always change your name. Am I good to still call you Anon, or you want to be Bugatti now? Do I stick with the first name basis, or do we switch over to the second name here? Apple, yes. Anyway, what was I talking about? Okay, that's something we could... maybe I'll look at, see, like, if I can find a cheap Lego set, and we'll look through that. Bugatti, I like that. Bionicles are cool. Why did they kill them? Where was I? Blood Bowl, I would love to do. 3. I'm full of sandwich! Duh! I love sandwich! I love Sasha! Sorry, I cannot do a heavy impression at all. Thank you, Creeper, for the $10. I also love sandwich. I'm glad you are full of sandwich. Anon, I'm gonna step 1. Blue wrenches. This is a joke. But Anon, if you ever call me that again, I'm gonna say I'm gonna send you to the Shadow Realm. You're gonna no longer see the light of day. You're gonna be joining the basement over here with Sloofy. Don't you ever call me that again. Having spaghetti, if that interests. I love spaghetti. I had spaghetti just the other day. I love me spaghetti. Spaghetti. Blood Bowl tourney for the new year. You know what, Ventus? If like I said, if the winter sale puts it low enough on Steam, then I would definitely look into it. But I want to make sure it's a little bit more easily accessible. So once that comes around, then I'll start asking around, seeing if people want to do that. 6 a.m. I still haven't slept yet, so I'm a little insane right now. Bugatti, me too. I haven't slept yet, and it's 3 p.m. I got up at 10 a.m. yesterday. I'm so sorry. Power word tilt, Berserker don't. I'm sorry. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, 2 things I wanted to talk about. Commander is not an MTG arena. If I want to play Commander, I think I have to get Magic Gathering online, or I have to play it Brawl, I think is what it is on Arena, which is the crippled down version of Commander. Because fun fact, Commander is not a standard issue of play within the Wizards of the Coast and is not sanctioned by Wizards of the Coast. The rules are not done by Wizards of the Coast. It is a community-driven format. Fun fact. Commander Stream would be fun. I would love to, actually. I love Magic. as a person who also played Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic confuses me. But also Yu-Gi-Oh! Confuses me. But I would have to get more people to play. Because the only people who I know who play is me and Niho. I would have to figure out how to do that. I would love to have a commander stream somehow, but that'd be great. I have a whole starter deck just gathering dust. I would actually personally say the basic rules of Magic the Gathering are some of the easiest. It's the factor of once you start getting into how things actually interact with each other is when the game gets confusing. Like, it's very simple to learn, like, 1 mana is 1 mana. Tap 1 mana, you get to use it to spend, you know, it's like Hearthstone or whatever. You get certain amount of ability to do stuff every turn, right? Like, it all comes together and it makes sense. But as soon as you add on the layers is when it gets confusing of, like, the text and interactions of, like, specific things that they have for sets. And, you know, they kind of have it, like, every box set might as well be a patch notes of new ways to play the game or whatever. That's when it gets confusing. I unfortunately know how to play MTG. I love MTG. I love Magic the Gathering. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. Like, a lot. But I love it more as the anime than the card game. I love the card game of Magic the Gathering. Just to, you know what? I will... Sophie, you know what? Why not shoot my shot? I will send a message to Voice Critical after stream. Bet. I will shoot my shot. Is it allowed in Yu-Gi-Oh! For me to have 5 or 6 sets of Exodia? No. I think you can have... Actually, I think Exodia, like, one of his pieces are limited, so then there's no point in having multiple pieces of Exodia. So I think it's still only you can have 1 full set of Exodia in the rule set. I have not played him forever, though, so I do not know. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Lost me at Link Monsters. I don't really, like, I don't mind Pendulum. That one I kind of got around to. Link, I'm still kind of confused with. Also, Link Monsters destroyed how extra deck summons work, and I don't like it. So, that's my rant. I don't know about the rules at the current form of Yu-Gi-Oh! But Link I never liked. There is a lot going on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is funny because it's a 1-turn combo, like, through and through. Like, that game is you will die, and it is a game of who will get you killed first. And generally, it's the person, like, do you have a deck that wins turn 1, or do you have a deck that wins going second? Like, that's how you play, at least, competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Then they kill Speed Duel? I actually don't know. I don't know. I'm glad I never got into card games. Way bad on the old wallet. You have a point, Berserker, but at the very least, the good and bad thing about Magic cards or trading cards in general is the secondhand market. Either you can make something super duper cheap, but also if you want something that's powerful, it's really, really expensive. You know, it's 2 sides of the same coin of, like, you know, double-edged sword, whatever you want to say. So I've made commander decks, 100-card decks, for like $30. And they're decks that can win, right? Sometimes it takes being creative. But, yeah, but if you want, like, raw, old power cards, you are dishing out money. Still annoyed about this spell destroys 1 artifact and 1 creature gets countered by my artifact you're targeting kills itself to say the creature's cryptic comes back next turn. Yes. Regeneration and sacrifice, like those interactions are what make magic, right? It's magic is so literal, right? Magic is interesting because you read what the card says and you do what it says. It's very, 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 very literal. So you can spin that literalness to an infinite degree and have a lot of creativity with it. And that's the main thing that I like about Magic. Yeah, you do have decks that win on turn 0. Hololive as a TCG? I thought they were just in a TCG. I didn't know they had their own. I heard the One Piece TCG is actually popping off right now. Like, it's supposed to be a really fun card game. Speed Duel is still alive. They are going to release one more set, then not add anything for a while. They still have tournaments? Man, I'm running out of steam here. My throat's so dry. I used to scam my classmates in Pokemon card trades. What kind of scam? Like, would you be like, oh, this is the holo, so you should give me that super cool Rattata. 10 card deck to over 200. That's crazy, Sophie. You were fishing the market. Never getting to Flesh and Blood. Is that good? I've actually never heard anybody actually talk about Flesh and Blood. I don't know anything about it. Grishtar, I have heard of that one. There's also one called like Vanguard or something. That's like big. Whoops, TCG player. I meant to put. Sorry, Google. Oh yeah, and there's the Lorcana, the Disney card game that looks really overpriced. Like, Magic is overpriced. Like, whoa, it's overpriced. But Lorcana looks like they know who they're targeting, and it's crazy. It's crazy people who are all over Disney and are willing to pay like that extra $2 for a pack. I'm like, no. Why? Card Fight Vanguard. Yeah, is that what it's called? I feel like whenever I go to a what it called, an anime convention. I can't believe I'm like smooth brain right now, guys. I'm going on like woo. I feel like that's one of the more prominent card games I see when I go to an anime convention. I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh player or watcher, but a lot of the card art is fire. I think my current favorite is Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Juggernaut. Like, how can you go wrong with a name like that? There are Juggernaut. Let's look at him. Oh, he big thick tank. Jeez. I don't know what my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card would be. I would have to go and look. I am a big fan of synchro summons, so probably it would be a synchro monster of some kind. Like, I am a big fan of GX as well, for it being my favorite of the anime series. So I am a big fan of like Arm Dragons, Cyber Dragons. I love Stardust Dragon. What else do we got here? You know, Elemental Heroes. I love the Elemental Heroes. I kind of stick with the simple ones. I don't know if there's actually a card out there that I truly like that I can sit there that's not like so mainstay at this point. But you are right. If you look at a Yu-Gi-Oh's neat, specifically because Yu-Gi-Oh can go from where it making like a cute little marshmallow cat, and he's here to rescue you, and you got Rescue Cat, and then you go over to the middle ground, and it's like oh my goodness, dragon waifus who are maids, who they put in every single archetype of waifu in every card. And then you look again to the next card, and it's a giant metal tank here to destroy the world. Ultra Deluxe Super Gigantic Tank Cannon number 7. Like, there's literally everything in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's no in between. Ancient Gear Golem is a classic. I mean, when you give it that, like, the ancient skull face is always, like, something that hits hard, right? Goes hard. And it's simple, right? Like, Gear Golem, it doesn't, like, get too crazy. Like, he looks like a fortress. Can't go wrong. Yeah, Aventus, do you not know of the Dragon Maid waifus? Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon Maid. They are called Dragon Maids. They are called Dragon Maids. Dragon Maids. That's all I gotta know. Let's see. We got Literally every single archetype. Here's here I'm putting it in share with Brie. Here's a playmat with all of the main girls from it. I think there's more, but I think those are the main ones. Oh, here we go. Here's one I think with all of them. We'll do this. We'll look at that one. I love Dragon Maid archetype. I don't know what the archetype does, like, at all. I have no idea. I just know that that's the Dragon Maids. That's probably a name of a card, like Super Duper Ultra Cannon 7 from outer space. Rise Black Dragon was Autonomous. I am a loyalist to the Red Eyes Black Dragon, the Blue Eyes Black Dragon. I do agree with that. That's actually a good thing. A good thing you're telling me that. A good card that I have fond memories with that I love a lot is Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. I do love me the Red Eyes archetype a lot. The Blue Eyes archetype I like too, but I like Red Eyes I think a little bit more. You know, it's just Blue Eyes is always Blue Eyes White Dragon, and every single card is like sparkly and covered in shiny, and then sometimes I just need the darkness, right? I need that shiny stuff to go away. No, Nakama, they have dragon forms? Yeah, they have many waifus. They do have Nordic and Viking themed cards. I don't think they have a full set ever, like, support for them or anything. I think they're very big bones. I prefer Omniforce waifus. What is that? Omniforce. Yu-Gi-Oh. That is. I have no idea what that is. Each one except for Chamber. Okay, Dragon Maid, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon forms. See, yeah, these are the kind of ladies that Niho would like. I just gotta say that out loud. Oh, they have one for each element. That makes sense. Hello, I would like to... Chamber does not have one. Okay, let's go to Nurse. Aww, they're just like... Why does she kind of look like a... She kind of looks like a pony. She kind of looks like a pony. What's this one? Oh, the Earth one's very pretty. I like the Earth one. I'm gonna have to find these. I'm gonna have to look at the rest of them here and later. Red Eyes, I think, has a lot of support in speed duels now. Would be fun there. That actually would be interesting. I'm not in a place, sadly, that I can pick 2 card games. I think I will be sticking with Magic. Especially, I don't know if anybody saw the Magic set that's coming out at the end of the month for Halloween spooky time. But I am kind of excited. It is very much they're leaning, they're leaning way hard in the cheesy horror movie tropes with all of their cards and like their special cards and stuff, and I'm really looking forward to it. Don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh fandom, but I just kept thinking Red Eyes Black Dragon should have had a bigger presence. I know, right? And they gave it to Joey Wheeler. That's our boy. We love Joey. But Joey's terrible at the game. He doesn't know how to summon him correctly. Oh, that's another good one. Speaking of Joey Wheeler, we got Baby Dragon. That's another wonderful card. We love Baby Dragon. Had to leave for a bit. I trust things are still worshiping our fish lord. Yes. I don't think it ever stops, Tyler. Good on you, man. I'm talking Yu-Gi-Oh because I know nothing of the new stuff. I know nothing of the new stuff either. I don't keep up with it. I tried, like, I bought the, like, the Switch games and stuff, and I like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I enjoy it. But, I don't know, I just, like, I don't like the new archetypes of stuff, you know? I don't really like Link monsters. I'm tolerant of Pendulum monsters. There's probably something else out there. I do not like XYZ monsters. Are we getting Ghostface and Magic? No. I don't think there's any direct actual references except for like direct partnership or collabs with any IP, but they have collabs with artists, which I'm very excited for. Like, one of the artists that's on the MTG new set is the original art director for Silent Hill is doing one of the cards, and that's very exciting. They only ever have 10 guest artists every set, so I'm gonna have to go and look and see who else they're gonna have. But actually, Ghostface is in the next, most likely in the next combat pack, if I remember, for Mortal Kombat. Hey, remember that game that I liked, Mortal Kombat? Remember that was a good game? Joey is a working man's champion. Joey dies, man. He needs so much more. I stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Midway through 5Ds. I also stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Midway through 5Ds. I need to watch more. 5Ds is supposed to be very good. Zexal is supposed to be surprisingly okay. And then, what is it after? Whatever the one that Pendulum summons with the Christmas hair. It's supposed to be decent. And then Reigns, I think, is like the newest one, and that's the one with Link monsters, and that's supposed to be actually pretty good. Everybody knows. Arc 5, thank you. Arc V, Arc 5. And then Brains. Brains is good? Okay, I have heard good things of Brains. I have heard good things of that. I have not heard that much about Arc 5. Funny enough. Not very many people have talked to me about it. He defeated those cheaters with only his cards. That is true. Joey is, like, true to form. Good boy. But let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. What was I going to talk about? One thing I did finally go and do as I went and saw the new Alien movie. Anybody want to hear me talk about the Alien movie? Probably not. Do you got tabs open with Monster Hunter Stream? No? Should I have it open? I do. Woo! We got one in the class. That means I'm gonna go on a tangent here. We're gonna talk about Alien. I'm not gonna say any spoilers until I distinctly say spoilers, and I will do it by going like, I don't know. I'll just like scream. I'll go ah, and then I'll go into spoilers, and then I'll scream again ah. And that's when spoilers end. Okay, so if you see me go like, ah, that means we're gonna say spoilers, okay? Is it a bad movie? If it is, I'd love nothing more to hear you dunk on a bad movie. Alright. Here's my take on the new Alien Romulus. Rhombus. It had me in the first half. It's one of those movies where I had you in the first half, and you think it's gonna be a good movie. So actually, you think it's gonna be a really good movie. You're 30 minutes in. It's got you. This is awesome. You see little face hugglers? It's really stressful. They've really captured it. The magic. Like there's like a little hiccup here and there with maybe some of the dialogue, but you can look past that because you can feel the tension. The atmosphere is there. The buildup. The actual, you know, trying to tell you a little bit about the character you're gonna be sticking with. And then guys. And then the second half hits. Then the second half of that movie hits. And you go, what? This is not the same movie. We're watching a different movie now. Like it feels like it was legitimate, like purposeful, like studio intervention. Yeah, it does punch you right in the danglies. Like I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah. No. Like that was like it was such an emotionally awful. Thank you for the yes. We had so many Lord Peace. I'm glad you got one. Good to see you, Lord Peace. Hopefully you are well. Maddie, hello to you as well. It was like a genre shift or what? It was. Which I don't want to say is a bad thing, because even though Alien 1 specifically, Alien 1, the original, is like in like one of the best movies almost ever, right? It's an incredible movie, at least in the aspect of suspense and horror and sci-fi. Gotta be up there in like top 5 with like The Thing and stuff, right? And then you go to Aliens, Alien 2, Aliens, and it becomes more action. And you think this is awesome, right? It's a change of pace. Tone is gone, right, of what they were trying to do with like the atmosphere stuff, but it felt like a deserved buildup from the first one almost. Like it feels good to see like Ripley fight back and to see some growth in character and aliens, so many aliens. And it's like this dramatic incline that you know is like, you feel like, all right, can't get any better than that, right? But then they keep going, like in the series, right? Alien keeps going. And this movie likes to really remind you that Alien keeps going. The second half of Alien Romulus is chock full of references that want you to remind you it's an Alien movie. And you really like the old Alien movies, didn't you? Hey, remember that bad one? Alien Resurrection? Hey, you know that one? You know that one where Ripley died? She died. She became a clone. She has a baby alien. You know the xenomorph? She's got a baby. You know the baby? Hey, you know that one time when she said, "Get away from her"? You remember when she did that? With that one time? Remember when the one time the alien did this? Remember that? It's like the entire last half of that movie. It's just like, stop! I've seen the movies! I know what they're about! I want to watch a new movie! Stop yelling at me! Like, yes, I saw Ripley do the thing that one time. I don't need to see the new lady do it. Why did you destroy all this tension to make a line that has no connotation to the current event? Why did you what? Like, it was so frustrating to watch. It was such a it was so strange. Yubel is currently the best deck in Master Cool. Master Cool as well. That is cool because Yubel is cool, and we love Yubel because we love Jade and Yuki. We love Judai. But is the alien still continuously dripping wet for no reason? Yes, they are. Aliens are still slimy. Actually, this gives a little, the original first half, why it's cool, is it gives building blocks to the alien. Like, it shows you how it forms from a chest burster and stuff. Like, it gives you all of these steps. It feels a little rushed, right? The pacing is a little rushed, but at least it lets you have a thought process of, like, how this creature goes from face hugger to chest burster to alien, right? Like, it fills that gap. You didn't really need it, but they did it in a nice way, and it felt very, very honest, and like, they respected it. And then the next half, it's just like, hey, buy our merch. Buy our DVDs. We know that only old boomers want to watch Alien. Go buy our Blu-rays. Collect them on your shelf. Remember that time when you laughed and you saw it with your dad? Buy our stuff. Like, that's what the whole last half felt like. It was awful. I felt like I was being talked down to. It was not great. I won't go into spoilers, but it felt like, all I can really say is, like, the last half felt like a waste of time and just redundancy. You are right, tell us. The older ones are the ones with the money and why they keep doing this. This is why they keep beating the dead horse. There's Jurassic Park, Star Trek, Star Wars. Nothing's allowed to be sacred anymore. Not a very active viewer of this channel, but I just got a notice that I got a membership. So thank you whoever did that. Hey, Van Vaughn. I'm glad that you received it. I'm glad you were here to say thank you to our wonderful community here for giving you a beautiful green name and for stopping by and saying hi. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. I am so excited for Sonic Movie 3. I am too. Which I will go on my next quick tangent here. With the Sonic movie leads me into being able to loop this back around to talking to you about the retro phase that I promised we are gonna have, because that is still happening. I finally got the stuff to fix my upscaler so that I can use proper audio and video cables to upscale into my capture card so I can capture my proper old consoles. It's here. We're doing it. I have 2 games planned. First one, can probably infer something. You can probably figure it out, but I don't want to say it yet because I want to make sure everything's done before I get people excited. The only thing I have to do is one, left the audio cable at Sister Elska's house. She has COVID right now. I gotta wait a couple days before I get that back. After that, the first console that we're starting with, the first console is a Dreamcast. I have 2 games lined up. One of them is a dead IP that's constantly bought and passed around that people really, really want a remake or remaster or a new game of, but they don't make it. They keep selling the IP to different companies. It hasn't been made yet. I don't know if that actually tells anything about it, because that happens to so many games now. Not Shenmue. I'll leave it at that. It is a game that people want a remake of, but it will not be the first game. It is a game I think thematically goes very well in October. So I am holding off for it till we get a little bit farther into September, into the beginning of October. But yeah, both are on the Dreamcast. One is a Dreamcast exclusive. The other one is, I think, a PlayStation 1 game as well. Like, I think it was on Dreamcast and PlayStation 1 and maybe Xbox. I don't know if Xbox for sure. But yeah, we are going to be having true retro. Dino Crisis. I wish. I want Dino Crisis. Is it a malicious person who lives there? Yes. Sister Elska is getting rest. Sister Elska is feeling better now. She had like 2-3 days of just feeling like bad, right? So she's been quarantined in her room, and me and Mama have been going over there to help brother-in-law and my niece out with like grocery drop-offs and stuff so that they can stay isolated and whatnot. But Sister Elska's feeling better, and hopefully in the next couple days she'll be back on top. Like I said, I usually see my family, you know, every Wednesday, so we're gonna see how things go by Wednesday, and if so, then I'll probably have my power cable back. I'm gonna let you guys keep guessing. I don't think this time frame has so many video games. Does the lady's name start with a V? The main character is not a lady, is a dude. No, I do want to play Dino Crisis. My Dreamcast library is very small. My Dreamcast library is only 4 games, and I'm still trying to get more as I try to explore. One of them is the one that came with the Dreamcast when I bought it, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like Madden or something. I'm never gonna play it in my life, but I have it. It's gonna stay on my shelf forever. It's preserved. This football game will never go away. I'll never play it, but it's there. Yeah, we have the Dreamcast. I'm going to be doing 1 or 2 games officially on that, and then with that, we have the PS2. I can actually do authentically off the PS2 on games now, instead of having to try to figure out how to backwards compatibility my PS3 that sounds like a jet engine about to explode. Yeah, and I got so many PS2 games, so I got so many games lined up, and I'm excited for them. We got a fun retro time ahead of us, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, my lineup so far, yeah, we got a Dreamcast, PS1, PS2, what else do I got up there? Oh yeah, I have a Wii. We could do an original Wii games as well. One thing that I did do. All right, I have one more confession to make within my like stupor of where I was falling apart in my own little hole. I did binge one game because I played it. I played it with Brother Elska when I saw him. How long ago was that? It was before I was out of town for those 2 weeks. Brother Elska was in town and he brought his Wii. There's one game I played because he wanted to play a game with me. So in the course of the 2-3 days that Brother Elska was here, I played a game. It was a Wii game. And it was my first ever Mario game. I played in 3 days, start to finish, Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. I actually can't believe I kind of forgot that I did that. I didn't fully play all of it. We went on and off when we played it. And I know like days when I would work. Is a GameCube game? Yes, but he brought his Wii and he played it on the and he played it through the GameCube, right? The Wii plays GameCube game. One, I'm really bad at the double bouncing. That's definitely something I gotta get better. Oh, specifically on Mario. Like I could get it on what is? How am I forgetting her name? Who's the Goomba with the ponytail? That's a year door. Oh, and our Yoshi, I don't know. Oh yeah, I looked it up. The Yoshi changes color depending on how you get your Yoshi, right? Your Yoshi partner. And we got the watermelon one. Mine was green and red. I loved him. But yeah, I played through Paper Mario. But my heart is really into catching up on old school games, and I want to share that with you, so I hope you guys are excited for that. That's really all it is. My Wii, I have a lot of games for. I'm thinking of maybe doing one game I've already played myself, actually, and revisiting it for the love of it. One of my favorite games, it's in my top 5 favorite games of all time, is Okami, the original Wii game. And I haven't played it in a very long time, and I actually, most of the time, cannot even remember what's in it. And I'm thinking I might be playing that too. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff. With me having all this retro gear and being able to properly stream it, my hopes are set very high. Twilight Princess. I would love to do Twilight Princess. We beat Ocarina of Time January, so I think probably towards November, December would probably be a good time that we could start a new Zelda game. Excuse me. I will be probably looking at Twilight Princess or Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is supposed to be a sequel, right, to Ocarina of Time, but Twilight Princess is specifically Sister Elska's favorite. And I don't know. I kind of want to see what she loves so much about Twilight. Well, Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess are her 2 favorites, but she always go back and forth between whatever. But she talks a lot more about Twilight Princess, despite how much she has of more memorabilia, I'd say, of Majora's Mask. She speaks very highly of it, so it's always been one that's been high on my list to play. Twilight awoken something in you? Was it the Zelda? Isn't she like super pretty in that game? I play Okami on the DS, never finished it. I forgot there's a DS game. I haven't played that one yet before either. Okami Den, right? Or something like that. Majora Peak, but Majora's Mask is Peak. Skyward Sword's your favorite? Interesting. Isn't Skyward Sword like a super duper prequel? Like you go way back in time? I'll let you figure it out when you play. Fair. But yeah, I'm just really excited to be able to play all these old classic games. Especially we're in this weird era where games are coming out and I have no real want to play them. I'll be told all these this history of all these games that like Mama Elska has played. Like she'll tell me about games like I don't know what it even is. Like she'll be like, oh yeah, I played so much time in Dungeon Keeper, I think is what it was called. Or I remember when I played Diablo 2 with your brother. Like she tells me all these things. I'm like, play those. So, and then Sister Elska will go like, oh yeah, I played all the Zeldas. I love my Donkey Kong 64s. You know, I should talk about those. So I'm way out of touch. I gotta play these games. I want to be able to have something to attach with you guys and my family. I'm playing Diablo 2 right now. Sheesh. Mama Elska, like, she's always played video games, right? You can ask her. She'll be like, oh, yeah, I remember when I play, like... No, she'll probably tell you something like DOS game, but she'll be like, oh, yeah, you know, I started with, like, the NES. Oh, no, she loves to talk about how much she loves Pac-Man. Specifically, she loves Miss Pac-Man because it's faster. She is very proud of her Miss Pac-Man score. But, yeah, she really banks on Diablo 2 being, like, her true, I got into truly, like, hardcore gaming. Like, that's when I started to try hard, and that's where I got me to where I am today, playing Path of Exile on my 10th billionth necromancer because I am dedicated to my one class. Dungeon Keeper is a very cute game where you play the bad guy. Oh, you play the bad guy? Like, oh, the name makes so much sense now. Like, you're the Dungeon Keeper. You make a dungeon. You're the bad guy making the dungeon for the heroes to go in. Oh, that's so cool. That genius game. Genius. My dad told me a story of how he scared himself playing the Silent Hill game. It was so funny. Another one where he almost had a Bart and Homer moment. Speaking of Silent Hill, I don't think I'm going to play Silent Hill 1 on stream. I think I'm going to do that on my own time, just like, because I know it's a slower game, but it's not a long game, right? So I kind of want to do that on like a weekend with like Sister Elska or something, or Niho. But I'm hoping to get it done, hopefully, you know, early into October at the minimum, because I want to go into 3, I think, for Halloween this year, because we beat 2 last year. And I want to know the story for 3 because it's the daughter of the main character from 1, right? So I want to go into 3 by October, but I want to get through 1. Even though 1 is supposed to be like a fairly linear story and I don't really need it, I want to still experience it myself, right? Computer, don't go to sleep. I should play Diablo 2 more since I had to sell my soul for a Blizz account. Yeah, that's fair. My family plays World of Warcraft, so our soul's been sold for a while. Sonic Rush was my first real game. Sonic Rush. Speaking of Sonic again, Brother Elska has been really adamant about like talking about how he used to play like Sonic 3 all the time with like his friends. And so about the that's another thing. I want to get a Genesis. But nonetheless, Genesis aren't expensive either. They're like $70. Yeah, he speaks very highly about all the Sonic games, that are like that old classic pixel style. He keeps telling me to try Mania, I think. Thank you, Alkavi. Thank you so much. On a complete unrelated note, I got a jar of matcha. Oh, I could use some tea. Yeah, I'm hitting the end of like my second wind of my. I'm nearing 24 hours that I've been awake. Yes. So I'll probably start wrapping up here in just a second. Speaking of WoW, Blizzard apparently hates poor people now. What did Blizzard do? I haven't been paying attention at all. I know the new expansion came out. 2 and 3 were the first ones I played. Well, I gotta break it to you guys. The first Sonic game I ever played was Sonic 06. You saw how that turned out. Sonic 3 is... I want to play Sonic 3. The last time I went to an anime convention, they had like a retro station where they had like 1 or 2 of a lot of old consoles from like 90s to early 2000s. Like they had Xboxes, and then they had SNESs and NESs. They had Genesis. They have Saturn. Like they had all these things, and one of them was hooked up with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And I get it. I got to play the multiplayer. I think that was in it. There was like a race. I played Tails. I love Tails. If you need help finding some of those old consoles, I know people's Go Tanks. If you ever have any information, just throw them my way. I'm trying to collect as much as I can. Like, any small savings has been to collect retro consoles so that I can hang out and do them with you guys. I think Silent Hill Shattered Memories is the direct sequel to the first game. I don't remember. Which one is Shattered Memories? Is that the Wii one? Where'd you get your scars? Well, I would say probably one or two are a bit new from, anything from, you know, who knows. Wrestling bears, swimming in, the polar ice, you know, but some of them I did wake up with, and I actually don't remember where they came from. My goodness, Gotank's getting me in with the cool kids in the server. Come on, no, me Lord, I'm supposed to be cool. Why would you out me? Should I also fight to a fish? It was a big fish. No, that fish could never defeat me. No. It was a whale. And it's because I let it go. I didn't want to keep fighting. A whale's precious. So there's a new expansion. We played it during early access. They made it super easy to level up. Once it was over, the public got... They played... The what? That's so stupid. Excuse me? I'm going to have to look that up, Nightmare. No way. I haven't played the new stuff yet because I haven't been able to. But my whole family plays WoW, and it's one of the things that now and then I play with them so that I could, like, hang out with Mama Elska and Sister Elska and Brother Elska all at the same time, right? Despite all being separated. That's going to be incredibly depressing if that's the case. Man, that sucks. I know I lose a fight to a fish. I'm really stuffy. Oh, man, I'm falling apart now. Mine was Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. I'm still upset about the game's fate. I actually only recently learned about that one. That is a game made by BioWare. It's an RPG. I do want to play Sonic Chronicles because it's BioWare. And I think that's just the strangest, neatest thing. For those who don't know, Dragon Age Origins is my actual favorite #1 game of all time. So I do have a fondness for older BioWare, and I wanna see what they did with Sonic the Hedgehog. It'd be interesting. Opening up Pickle Jar is a requirement for Valhalla. Well, that's true. In Valhalla, they do eat quite a lot, and, I guess the strength at the minimum of being able to open a jar of pickles would be required to enter the halls. That would make sense. Though I don't think that's how I got these scars. So the joke is Blizzard hates poor people now, at least. That's what I was told. Blizzard has always hated people, to be fair. Hooks and harpoons, limited times. There you go. Sloofy got my back. I start with Mega Man. I will never have... Mega Man! I would love to play more Mega Man, that's for sure. At some point. I want to play Zero specifically, actually. I love Mega Man X. We played Mega Man X, the first Mega Man X on stream. I struggle with one of the bosses, but in general, I love that game. The level select theme is still like one of my most memorable, I think, themes we've run into. But I want to try Zero's games. I love Zero. Like I play him in Marvel. Let me play him in his games. Has a lot of jank. Is it jank with charm, though? Hi, Christian. Dragon Age Origins is definitely a good game. I'll play again when I'm older than a teen. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's... Don't say rated M right there on the box. Dragon Age is one of those games I definitely wouldn't mind, like... Because it's my favorite game, I would be down to play it on stream one day. 0, 2, 3, and 4 are amazing. I'm gonna have to... I do want to give them a go. I love Zero a lot. Resident Evil 0? Ezekiel, we don't talk about that one. Ezekiel. No, don't do that. Don't say that evil in my house. The X series is also really good, but map is a mess. Level design's a mess, but the gameplay's good? Is that what you're saying? Game Boy Color? Or the GameCube? The Game Boy Color. Is there a Game Boy Color, people? Game Siren? No. What is Siren? I was watching the VOD for RE0. I was laughing so hard. No, don't witness the embarrassment that is me playing that game. Don't witness that. We need more Zero in fighting games. He's so cool. But yeah, 0 is very broken in Marvel for sure. I never got past the first 5 levels. I will have to look into it. Let me see. Siren game. 2003 survival horror game? That sounds like awesome. That sounds good. I did pick up one horror game for the 360 while I was actually at the retro game store like a month ago. What else? There's also there's the GameCube horror game, like the only rated M game on the GameCube that I want to play. I forget what it's called. Darkness something. I want to play it. Dead Space Christian, I've actually played both Dead Space 1 and 2. Already. I love Dead Space. That's where I met my wife. Eternal Darkness. I want to play Eternal Darkness. I'm looking at doing that for October as well. Sanity's Requiem. I forgot I had a tagline. I'll never let BBRE what? I'll go back to it one day, Ezekiel, and I'll win. I'll save Rebecca. Don't do it. I'll win. I'll fight the monkeys. Dead Space 3 went a little more towards action than horror. I'm going to play 3 at some point. It's a given. I'm gonna play 3. I want to play them all. But I want to play 3, I think, with like Niho or something. Because it's supposed to be specifically special if you play it with 2 players. From what I'm told. You'll get Golden Ninja. Don't you lie to us. You're right. You're right. No more promises. But oh man, I gotta get gold. I gotta get gold. There's so much. There's so much. We gotta take it slow. 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 One thing at a time. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. You have a wife? Yeah. Yeah, she lives in space. We're divorced now. She took the kids. How's the old ball and chain still necromorphy? Excuse. Oh, you know what? You know what? She's really coming around, Ventus. I think I really was dragging her down. I think I was the problem. Necromorphy. Wife in quotations. I have a wife, 406 kids. This is correct. Versus 3, it makes more sense. Or Dead Space 3 makes more sense co-op than single. Okay. That's what I've been told, Ezekiel, to play it with another person. Stop outing me, Raymond! Come on, guys. I thought we were on the same boat here. I only keep one in at a time. What? Mozzie, why are you gonna be like that? Christian, I'm gonna have to relook at it, actually. I have been out of touch quite a bit and haven't, really retained a lot, on me. I gotta see what's on the list, because I have been playing games, but I gotta see what was on them first. And here, hearing went into the roots, but I'm not sure. Wife fight back, wife kill, think about whatever. I know that meme, the monkey meme, the gorilla meme. He throw the gorilla. me gorilla, you give orange, me give orange. You orange, give me, you orange, give. I'm done. I'm going to bed. This game was good. Yes! Is it an actual squirrel game, or is it that squirrel gun horror game that's made by the dude who did Iron Lung? Bad Wi-Fi connection, bad Wi-Fi connection. Oh no, it is Squirrel. Oh, Squirrel Stapler's the other one. No, Squirrel with Gun. I want to play Squirrel with Gun. I'm sorry, I was thinking about Squirrel Stapler. That's the horror game by the guy who did Iron Lung. Jean-Paul Sebastian Cordova Gillian. Hello, welcome. You are right exactly when I'm going to be wrapping up here, my fine gentleman, but it is excellent to see you. But I quite like my new outfit. I feel more at home here. I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit more flexible, if you know what I mean. Is that your real name? Hey, don't you be making fun of him. If that's his name. We gonna make fun of you, Bugatti. I don't have a way. Are you married to your imaginary? They're not. My wife's not imaginary. We're just divorced. We'll be wives again soon enough. All right. But I need to go lay down. I am at the end of my ropes here. I'm gonna wrap up for today, guys. I lost hearing in my right ear just now. I popped it, and my brain is losing sensation. I have ringing in my ear. I'm gonna go to bed. Reiterate. We're on a slow and steady upward climb. I'm gonna be doing a lot better to make sure I interact with you guys and I communicate what's going on in my life so that we're not all lost, and I'm gonna be honest and true to everything going forward. Yes, please do follow me on the Twitters. Please do follow and join us in the Discord. I'll try to do more on the YouTube community side as well. Though I never know what to talk about, I'm gonna do my best. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed. You are all wonderful. And, I owe you everything. You guys are so much of my will to keep going, and I thank you for that. You make this wonderful, wonderful line waiting for the roller coaster that, you know what, a quite enjoyable, entertaining, and then we go on the roller coaster together, right? All right, I'm going to bed. Go get those 8 hours. Yes, I'm going to bed, and then I'm probably going to wake up at midnight, and then I got to work 4 hours later, so it's probably going to be a great time. All right, I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone, or evening, wherever you may be, and I will see you soon. I'm gonna reiterate everything I said later. I'll type it out in Discord later, but I do need to lay down. You know me, I'll be back. So bye-bye, farewell, and I will see you all very soon. Bye. Ah. Number 15, Burger King Badass.